Good morning. Austin Hively here with Midline and Minden. It's Tuesday, July 12th. Want to talk a little bit here this morning about some insects that are starting to show up as guys are starting to think about some fungicide applications in both corn and soybeans. Had a few questions this past week involving throwing an insecticide in with those applications to control certain insects, and most commonly asked about was Japanese beetles. Seen a lot of Japanese beetles show up, whether that's in fruit trees to flowers to our soybean or corn fields. So, want to talk a little bit about thresholds on Japanese beetles. They are very tough to control, just because they are so mobile and they have so many different hosts. But on the corn side, if you're finding three or more on your silks or clipping silks to about a ½ inch, that ultimately will reduce pollination and can cause some problems. On the soybean side, anywhere before R1, so we are at R1 or past that by now, but anything before that is 30% defoliation, and that's 30% defoliation on the entire plant rather than just one or two leaves. I've got a few plants here. You can see some minor leaf feeding, but these are very small percentages. Not a whole lot of Japanese beetles out here this morning, but that is something to keep in mind. But once we get past that R1 stage, start working into the reproductive stage on soybeans, that 20% whole plant defoliation is the threshold that Iowa State has established. So again, I want to hit on that. If Japanese beetles are present and affecting pollination in corn, it might be worth adding an insecticide if you're already going over the top with a fungicide application. But again, these insects are tough to control just because of they are highly mobile insects. So with that, I want to switch gears a little bit. I mentioned last week in the video about our survey that we sent out. We would like to ask if you guys feel the need to respond, to please respond here in the next couple weeks. And as I forgot to mention last week, any responses that we get back, we will be getting you a gift card to Longhorn Steakhouse in appreciation for your responses and your honesty. So with that, I'm Austin Hively. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to give myself or John a call. My cell phone number is 402-677-5751. John's cell phone number is 402-672-6951. Thank you.